2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
Looking forward to seeing what the leaders will bring us today, Luke.
Going with the 5-iron here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
How close was that to going down? 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Time to tee off at the second. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Let's return to live play now. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach golf links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there's out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side, find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pull. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Just didn't drop. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
On a nice line.
That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. As we head now to the par 5 next. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Going with the 5-wood. This one heading towards the green. Yeah, nicely played. Let's head over to the 9th. Here's Xander Schauffele.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A birdie putt awaits. Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 2 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Johnny Mac, what's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
currently at 3 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Wonderfully played. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one's dialed in. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He finds himself currently tied for 12th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. 8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Opting for the 3-wood. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Nice recovery there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Okay, steady now. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is important. Big par putt here.
It's tracking. Nicely holed. And for par. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Let's head over to the 14th hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. And here we are with their 4th. Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Time for the 5th shot. This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This one could take a little bounce to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Ouch, that hurts. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Looking good so far.
They're nicely holed.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. He's currently tied for 13th. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Quality shot, that one. From about 130 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, so close. 4 feet to the cup. Solid par putt, that. And now at 3 under overall. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And down she goes. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one looks like it's going right. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Whew. Bad lie, but a great outcome. Well played. Currently at -3 for the event. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Well struck. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Opting for the 5-iron. Good shot there, Beamer. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for his par. That's well holed. He's currently tied for 15th. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Going with the 8-iron here. Look like this one's heading to the beach. Well, there's the lie in the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Oh, almost went in. He has this putt to save his par. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
Good par save there from the green side bunker. Job well done.
Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 16th. That's disappointing.
And coming up well short.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. They've played nicely, but no wins next to their name.
Couple of top fives so far this year, Luke, but hasn't gotten the W yet, but it's close.
Handy effort, that one. Getting ready to play their third. And this is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one. Big chance here. An opportunity to make a par here. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Going with a 3-wood here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. He played well today. Let's hold this for a 67. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. And that will do it. His work is done here. And Henny, in the end, there's no win for this player in the event, but they did set a goal and accomplish it by performing better than the great Xander Schauffele. That's a stunning result.
Absolutely stunning. Yes, Luke, this player now seems a bit prophetic. They challenged Xander Schauffele leading up to this event and beat him. These smaller successes are definitely going to build up to something spectacular, and I think it's just a matter of time at this point. We're looking at greatness here.
Well, that... UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently tied for 11th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
And here we are with the third shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Looking good.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So no movement there. He stays at even with the car. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Lining up the birdie putt here. It was on a good line. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. I like the look of this. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Get in the hole. Just didn't drop. Yeah, not much to sweat there. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace. Oh, I thought that one was going in. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
That's disappointing.
That will drive you bats.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A double bogey putt in front of them.
It's looking solid.
Yeah, you'll take that. Now 5 strokes behind. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Justin Thomas, the major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
And that's going to come up short.
Scott Hoke as in choke.
The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, you know you want to.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? 14 feet to the cup.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
Okay, steady now. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. Now 5 strokes behind. The par 5 9th is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Well, that's an extra life in the bank, finding the green from there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Get in. Ooh. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
as we head to the back nine here at Torrey Pines Southridge. The 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
2 over for the day. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Looks good.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This is what they have left for par.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And stepping up the standings after that effort. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. Ooh, nice line. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. It looked a little wayward. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
This putt is about 16 feet. That was a gallant attempt.
Just a short putt. Closes the work out on that hole.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Opting for the 5-wood. Is that right? I think so. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
A bit too much pace on that one.
Playing their 4th shot. This one's for bogey. That's tracking. Yeah, that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Sitting at +5 overall. 16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Surely it's going to.
Wow, that's misjudged.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
That putt went a bit long there.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. Sitting at 7 over for the event. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
4 bogeys on the bounce will hurt any scorecard. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 7 feet to the cup.
This putt to tie Justin Thomas.
The round now in the books. Good luck next time. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.